house of pain. First ever meeting between programs, Warhawks 16.5-point home dogs. Old Dominion with a marquee win already this season at Virginia Tech. Monarchs, they're known for their fast, high-powered offense. Proved that they marched down the field on their opening drive. But ULM's going to hold them to a 31-yard field goal attempt. And how about this? It's blocked. Cavante Wells got a paw on it. Huge momentum swing by special teams. That's quickly extinguished, though. Risky call on ULM's first drive. Going for it on 4th and 1 at the own 29. Aiden Armenta hurries to the line. That's a failed push, though. Head coach Bryant Vincent said he was going to be aggressive with the play calling today. Does not pay off there. 3 plays later, misdirection. Travion Hargrove rushes up the middle for a 12-yard touchdown. How about this, though? He is a Ruston native and Grambling transfer, his first rushing TD of the season. Unfortunately, it is for the bad guys. 7-0 ODU. After another turnover on downs, Monarchs picking on Jay Harper, replacing ULM standout DB Diarco Perkins-McAllister out with the injury. Joseph unloads a moonshot 53 yards to Ja'Cory Thomas. Joseph finished it with a 7-yard QB keeper. All Monarchs 14-0. A long sustained drive for the Warhawks could stop the bleeding. Got to come away with points on this possession. First play, Armenta rolling right, throws it right to Zion Frank for the easy interception. Warhawks worst turnover margin in the Sun Belt at -9. But diehard fans like Jonathan, they're staying positive. ULM holds them to a field goal at 17-0. Then pick up their first conversion on 4th down to start the second quarter. Could not do it twice on this drive, though. Another turnover on downs. Just nothing working for ULM, losing the battle in the trenches. Warhawks head to the locker room, down 24-0. 0 for 7 on 3rd downs, 1 for 5 on 4th downs in the first half. Vincent, though, gave a pretty convincing halftime speech. Back-to-back sacks, and this time Javari Tiller comes from behind to force the fumble. Recovered by Jaden Hamlin. Finally, a break that bounces the way of the Warhawks. But then the bad break bounces right back. Armenta screen pass to Jonathan Bibbs. He's going to fight for more yards, and he's also going to lose the ball in the process. It's going to be recovered by the Monarchs. Okay, so now it's time to send out a PSA. Please go check on your friends if they are Warhawk fans. They need you right now. But you know what? The Hawks are going to send them home with one happy memory. After a blocked punt recovered inside the 5, Armenta rolls out. Great patience by Rylan Green, and the big tight end finds pay dirt. That has got to feel good for the West Monroe product, who's been at ULM for 5 years. He finally gets his first career touchdown. But that is where the happy times ended. ULM does drop its 5th straight game, 31-6, the final against Old Dominion. Biggest reason why? Warhawks 0 for 13 on 3rd down. That led to being 2 for 7 on 4th down, which is exactly what Bryant Vincent pointed to in the postgame.
Went into the game, with a plan to go for it, to be aggressive. And when the opportunity's called to go for it on 4th down, we wanted to try to make some of our own breaks. And, looking at it again, I'd do it again. And that was the plan. The team knew the plan. We worked the plan all week. We just didn't execute it at times. Get stopped on 4th and 1 and twice, but you know what? I'd do it again. And I think that, you go over and you look at it all. I mean, they've got a good football team, but we do too. We just haven't played well. Bottom line, we just haven't played well. And if you look at the stats, I mean, the thing that just really sticks out are 3rd downs. 3rd downs where, we're 0 for 13 on 3rd downs, and we've been over 50% 2 weeks in a row. But obviously that's a big factor. And then when you don't get the thirds, and then you push because you want to generate points to get 4th downs, and then you're not successful. And then, but I thought that we came out in the second half, we're down, 24-0, and our kids, they just played harder. And they played harder, and it's almost like we stopped worrying about the scoreboard for once, and we just played football. And, that was probably the most fun I'd probably seen our team have that second half of playing in probably 4 games.